The whistle's been blown. Argentina in the blue is serving Iran in the white. And Lozer has the first go. Maruf has hands under that, and that is a beautiful swing. First point on the board by Gafour on the right side against a one-on-one block. Short serve. And directly back to Argentina on the reception of the other team. Ball back outside, a little tip over, but that's up. Checo again with a one-handed set, the flattest of sets. Strong serve from Salehi. Checo keeps that alive, into the block and out of bounds, and Checo keeping that ball in play for Argentina. This time it dribbles over from Roof in the serve. Polishing off the hands, but that's kept alive. So Argentina now with a free ball. Lima is behind, and a defense again, running it down on Iran's side. This time Maruf does something with it, almost on the floor. And Checo! What a play by Checo! Explain that magic to me. Checo looking at, neither team has a timeout left. Lozer flips the tape. Move into the middle, and the block is there, and the point goes to Argentina. What a block indeed. I am not the DJ. I've been confused as such a few times already. But the DJs are doing a great job of keeping the energy high here. And a fast ball back to Gafour. Clipping a fingernail on the way through. So Syed. Checo finds Conte and a switch up, and that is well controlled. Beautiful body control by Conte, hanging in the air, tipping that ball right to the empty space. Trying out some lineups ahead of Tokyo 2021. Lozer goes for it. Roof has that ball in hand, and a beautiful swing down the line by Milad. This ball behind, and again, of course, it's Lima putting that point on the board. Milad now with 6 points on the board. Dribble right over. Conte's on that. Pereira again, and this time stamps it down the line. Let's see if Iran can hold them off. Lozer with a strong serve. Move out, but the block is on, and it's Argentina who put that ball away. What a block, and what a moment for it. Lozer at the line. Lozer plays his volleyball in France. There's off the block and well picked up. Pass ball in, Polygin down the pipe, and what a defense, run down by Maruf. Tipped over, one-handed defense from Conte. Conte will get that ball back, he'll go into the hands and out of bounds. And that is a beautiful, smart play from the experienced outside hitter. Salehi. Finds Danani. Push back to Lima. Off the hands, but picked up again. Checo gives it back to him. A lot of defense in the backcourt. Run down, brought back in. Into the hands, recycled. Another go at it, and down the line. And out of bounds! The point is given in, but again, we mentioned this a few times. It's really difficult. There's only 2 refs out there, so they're relying on their eyes alone. No line judges due to COVID protocols. So down the line. And what a play. There's a point for Iran on the outside. A super spike. Aggressive serve. Checo's there. Polyshin has to give a free ball. Keeps it nice and high. The ball is in, and the pipe is on, and what a score. strong serve, but kept up. And Lima's tight to the net, so a joust is there. Polozhin, good job to keep that off the floor. Karimi is setting it out. Into the hands of the block and straight down, and a monster block for Argentina. What a play. Maruf currently on the bench for Iran. Good strong serve. Conte takes that. Bump set from DeCecco. Swung and defended. Brought back in. This time, almost over. DeCecco's under that. Polozhin rolls it into the block, and no! Argentina are not able to keep it alive. So 32-30, Iran take the third set. The ball was pulled so far forward on the net. Difficult to block. Lima goes for it in the serve, and he gets it. An ace serve down the line. Sayed again, it's time to Polozhin. Free ball. He sends that outside. Tipped over the block, but picked up. And Polozhin into the hands and down on the floor on the Iran side. A free ball of their VNL 2021. God. Tipped over but picked up by Danani. Fast ball in. Ramos goes off the hands and out of bounds with a little tip throw. Strong serve, but that ball's into DeCecco. And the hands are there, the one-on-one. Lima. Serve. Tipped into the block, but covered. So Iran will go again. Flat. Out there to Lima, who goes powerful cross court. Finding that shot and that angle. So we're 23-16 now. He goes up and through the block and down. So there's Abadini coming in. Sayed got some ice on his shoulder. Elbow. The point for Iran. Ball behind to Lima, off the hands and out of bounds. Lima, who goes hard. Karimi pushing that outside, off the hands, picked up. So Argentina will turn this into an opportunity. Polozhin off the hands, defended. Maybe back to Kazemi, into the hands, defense one-handed by Conte. Polozhin, deep defense again, good rally by both sides. Sharifi, and a fast ball to finish it off from the middle. And DeCecco from basically on the floor, somehow finding Loser in the air. The fastest ball right behind his head. What a play by Argentina.